G'day viewers, the end of another week means it's time for Totally Fucked Up Friday. With Totally Fucked Up AZ!
I was being very good and not saying anything, because usually I come in too quick and say hello, so...
But he's
hello, I'm here now.
So, we're here to just reassure you, he's not the only one. The entire world. Totally fucked up. No end of evidence.
Wait a minute.
First, one of the recurring stories, because this simply never goes away, the abuse of the copyright system around the world and vested interests trying to fuck over ordinary people. Now, see, here's the thing.
Yeah, you bloody abusers, they call themselves consumers, but we all know.
Look, AZ had a long career in comedy and we've been doing stuff on YouTube, but basically
Not
creators of original content and, I don't want someone taking away what we've done and profiting from it. And you know who the real danger is? It's not pirates, it's actually major mainstream entertainment companies.
That's pretty real, actually.
Ask the number of YouTube people who've had their stuff used on network TV shows, cable TV shows around the world without ever having permission asked. And those companies profit from it by putting commercials all over the show.
When you do something and you're like 19 and it's still on today, 20 fucking years later, you just go, that's new.
Yeah, they didn't really pay for me in perpetuity, but hey, I have no rights, apparently.
No.
But one of the more egregious examples of what fuckwits these people are, the big ones. In America, the Recording Industry Association of America has produced a study with facts and stuff to show Google are bumheads.
Those Google bumheads, don't say that too loud because they're the boss of us.
Yeah, and Google actually folded to these guys a while ago and actually deletes some sites from the search rankings if they're proven to be lawbreakers, copyright infringers, whatever. There are certain things Google will remove from search results.
But they pretty much say if you're breaking the laws of anywhere you are, you can't have stuff.
But what the RIAA, and they're not alone, other copyright agencies and entertainment companies around the world are saying, they want to be able to dictate what comes up in Google search results. See, so when you search for something you want, they want to be able to say, you can't get what you want, you can get what we want you to have.
That's right.
And some people go, but that makes sense, you should only show them legal content. Well, A, it's unenforceable, the internet simply doesn't work. B, it's like criminal cartel behaviour. If they just go, if you search for music or videos or TV shows, Google may only point to this, and this. And if someone new comes up with a new legal service, but the cartels have already forced bogus doctored search results to show up on Google, how does a competitor ever get into the market?
Well, they don't. They're not supposed to. They're supposed to just go pay $30-50 for an album and shut up.
This is just people who are used to controlling a market and squeezing profit out of it, losing their fucking mind when their stranglehold is
there's warnings at the beginning of your DVD, people.
I don't know where that came from, but one thing that fucking shits me to tears, when I have bought a DVD and there's an unskippable anti-piracy ad on the front. Do you know who you don't need to do that to? Someone who bought a fucking DVD! You assholes!
What about if you, completely illegally I might add, lend your DVD to someone else?
They want to make that illegal. It's okay, they focus on file sharing and uploading online, but they want to make reselling your second-hand stuff. They want that to be illegal.
Well, I mean, how does the record company get a cut? Huh?
Exactly. They want to make ripping your CDs to an MP3 player illegal. There are actually advocates in these industry groups who think libraries should be done away with.
Well, they should. It's full of dangerous, flammable paper for a start.
And communists, apparently. There is not a single author in the world who thinks libraries should be done away with.
Communists?
the bloody copyright bodies, they're all over it. You get all this insane shit like the recently passed law in the US that essentially makes jailbreaking a phone a criminal offence. But some people are saying, wait, don't I own it?
Nah.
No. And there's a guy by the name of Derek Carner who was working for the Republican Party in the US, and last year he published a memo for the Republican Party, good Republican values, trying to stand up for freedom, the rights of a consumer, the rights of the individuals, big companies, fuck off,
free
competition, free enterprise.
Yeah.
Man, the big companies wanted nothing to, and he actually got sacked straight after promoting good Republican values because vested interests didn't like that. So, don't speak up too loud or you'll just get fucked over.
You'll go in the butthole.
But, let's go a different topic now, different part of the world. Blackpool in England, where a worker who was told he was being sacked went a little bit apeshitty, punched his boss, made a few threats around the workplace. That in and of itself...
Understandable.
Yeah.
I've been fired before.
We wouldn't necessarily bring it up.
This and brought a gun to work. Note this. Okay, I've done that. We've all been there. Well, not all of us.
Not all of us.
Some of
look,
us.
Honestly, just having a bit of a punch at the boss wouldn't necessarily be worth mentioning us. But the irony factor comes in. This guy worked in a factory and his job included packing stress balls. That's not a very good endorsement of the product, is it?
Awkward, really?
No. And I also wonder, after he's punched the boss and picked up a couple of knives that were apparently tools of the trade on the work floor.
I'll cut you.
And he was actually saying to his workmates, I'll cut you. Don't stop me from going the boss or I'll cut you. I just wonder if one of the workers... Yeah, stabbed in the fucking head if you did
I'd have done it, though.
Yeah.
I'm that guy. Wait a minute, Derek. Here, have a strip. Why have you cut me?
Yeah. But, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Well, I figure, he was looking tense.
Yeah.
Squeeze this. I know you've been packing them, but, it's your turn for the product.
It is. Some real product endorsement, but yeah. So apparently stress balls don't work. But, it's an exciting world we live in. Like, we might have a black pope.
Yeah.
I didn't mention the Pope on Wangafat, but, it'd be interesting if we had a black Pope. Archbishop from Ghana, Peter Turkson, is regarded by some as a fair chance of being the next Pope.
Which
would be interested.
Yeah. White smoke.
Yeah. Black man, white smoke. And in an interview recently on CNN, it was put to him, there's not really many reports of the kiddie fiddling from priests in Africa. Lots in Europe, America, Australia, around the world, but not so much in Africa. Are you worried it might go there? And his grand answer was, well, it's only the gays who we have to worry about, and we don't allow the gays in Africa.
There are no gays in Africa.
So, and I know a lot of people went up in arms like, oh, how dare he say an anti-gay thing? And one of the Italian frontrunners has essentially said the same thing. And really, what a rational person would be saying at this point? Seriously, a guy who's a frontrunner for Pope said something anti-gay and you're surprised?
Yeah.
And I mean, these are guys who act... It's all well and good to... This has become the scapegoat saying it's gays that are at fault. Well, I actually kind of think it's a church hierarchy that actively protects and hides and moves around known sex offenders. I think
that's crazy talk, Angry.
Crazy talk?
You're just going nuts with your crazy talk of playing the shell game with the ped.
Yeah. But mind you, in Spain, they're serious about cracking down on the gays. A Spanish priest by the name of Andres Torres, there's a photo of him with a young man, and it looks a bit gay.
It does look a bit gay.
Now his local
and
bishop.
We're not saying that in the derogatory sense.
No, we literally just mean
just
if you like man-on-man action.
That looks like
you like that picture.
Hang on. Yeah, no, it works.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, no,
it's working.
Particularly if you like the old man and the young man dynamic going on.
Hello,
that's going to do it for you.
There's nightclubs,
Yeah. It doesn't do it for his bishop, who, apparently on the strength of nothing but the photo, has declared he must be gay, wants him to get a psychological cure, leave the priesthood, and have an AIDS test.
Okay, well,
So, message from the Catholic Church. If you sexually abuse children in your care, we'll protect you, hide you, deny anything's ever happening. If there's a vague possibility you're having an adult sexual relationship, you're gone.
You're gone, buddy. However, I like Father Torres' reply.
Oh yeah, when he's actually denying he's gay, he's saying no, it's just a friend. Like it's a slightly suggestive photo, but he's saying it's just a friend.
He was swimming.
Look, seriously, if you saw our New Year's Eve live broadcast, there were moments.
There were moments.
And what I'm saying is, if you think that me rubbing oil into a semi-naked Mr. Lurks-a-Lot shoulders while everyone watches, if you think that's gay,
so be it. Be it. But Torres has given it a bit of.
Yep.
It can't be. What you've got to do is measure me.
Yeah, no, and in case you're wondering the measurement, he said, I'm not gay. If they think I am, money with their mouth is, let them measure my anus and see if it's dilated.
And I've gone, wait a minute. What's the metric here? How do you know how gay an anus is?
What is the measurement unit for anus dilation?
Hello?
Is it the AIDSy?
What's your... Slow down. Just get...
If he's dilated 3 AIDSys or more?
Oh, come on! Come on! It was one time in a nightclub in Munich. No, look...
One time in a nightclub in Munich can be more than enough for a lifetime.
Usually. Anyway,
that got us off track.
And I'm going, I mean, you know, what are you talking? Are you doing studies here? I mean, you can't just do it once and say that's your metric, be done with it.
There's got to be a control group. Like, seriously, there's got to at least be, hello, I'm an avowed of the Penis Aficionado Club.
Hello.
I like to take it in the rectal fashion, which is, of course, not universal in the gay club. But we'll have to get someone who says, yes, I do that a lot. And then you've got to have the control who, no, I've never done it. And then I guess put our Father Torres in the middle.
Somewhere along there.
Get a comparison.
And then you'll have to get your standard ruler. And what are you talking about, like a yardstick? Fuck, I hope it's not a yardstick.
Yeah, no, that's going to be a pretty conclusive answer if that works.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, big guy.
But I also have to admit, just his statement, let them measure my anus.
Yeah!
I'm on the internet too much. It just made me think of this guy.
The people have no bread to eat. Let them measure my anus.
Ooh, that's going to go down in history, that one. Let them measure my anus. Speaking of the internet spoiling me, people often say, where do you get the links? I go to a lot of the sites that amalgamate links. There's fark.com, boingboing.net, and reddit.com I get a lot from. And I saw a headline today, not on Reddit, but about Reddit, and it was on a fairly popular site called Gawker. In fact, one of the main guys on Gawker wrote the little article, Adrian Chen, and it was headed as the most terrifying thing on the internet. It's the Reddit gun. I thought, oh my god, what's the Reddit gun? What is it? It's a gun. Okay, and it's got the Reddit logo engraved on it.
Oh, that's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, and he tried to talk about, there's a gun sales subreddit where people talk about online gun sales, which is completely legal in the US. And there's a gun subreddit that it's got 100,000 subscribers, which sounds like a lot, but then the World News subreddit has 3 million subscribers.
Yeah.
So, comparatively, but see, look, to oversimplify my position on the guns, most Americans particularly would probably call me anti-gun.
I'd say they'd call you anti.
It's an oversimplification because I think guns in and of themselves are kind of cool. Guns and explodey things.
They'd call me anti on account of the fact that I got shot.
Yeah, but you're not to be trusted. You can't trust someone who's been shot to have a rational opinion.
That's fair. That is fair.
But, okay, I'm anti-gun for argument's sake, but that sort of headline, the most terrifying thing on the internet, that's just fucking asinine. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's stupid.
You know, it's not lolcats. You
know? No, it's not as cute and furry as lolcats, although some of them have guns.
Some of them have.
I've seen Sniper Kitty, cutest murderer in the world.
Oh, prepare Uranus.
Yeah. I actually think Prepare Uranus is more scary than the Reddit gun when it comes down to it. But not only is it not the scariest thing on the internet, it's not the scariest thing about guns. It's not the scariest gun for sale on the internet. It's not even the scariest thing on Reddit. And look, I probably should put a proviso up front that you don't want to look at the most terrifying thing on Reddit, but I know you will, and this is one of those things you can't unsee. The guns subreddit is not the most terrifying thing on Reddit. The gun sales subreddit, not the most terrifying thing on Reddit. No, if you want to never sleep again, you go and check out Space Dicks. Ah!